Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, we're going to face the east. We're going to give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
We want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great examples to Israel, but mainly the elect. Alright, we want to say peace and blessing to the hopeful elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity, right? That great song. We out here once again, edited again through the spirit of power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai. And we like to say we got the beloved brothers from Nashville. Hey, we come to do the work, man. All right, we got to be instant in season, out of season. All right, to prophesy the downfall of America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, which is our Lord and Savior, who the word ignorant calls Jesus Christ. His name in the Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash, the holy tongue, is Yahweh Shai, meaning he, the deliverer, he is the Savior. All right, Yahweh Shai is our Redeemer, man. He come back to redeem the elect and destroy 2/3 along with these heathens. All right, hey, we're gonna get into it. I hope your brothers and sisters edified. I'm gonna lay the law down, man. Hey, 2nd Ezra 16, you already know 18, we get started.
This 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 18.
Go ahead.
The beginning of sorrows.
Hey, the what?
The beginning of sorrows.
This is the beginning of sorrows, man. Go up one, so you can hear Ezra say, woe is me, woe is me. Because he received this vision, all right, from the angel, let him know the entire prophecy. So he was seeing the destruction, all right, and the things that was going to go on in Babylon, man. So he said, woe is me. All right, go ahead, bro.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
Okay, women. Okay, women. This is the spirit they're supposed to be in, man. But all of them being a field.
He said costume.
Right.
I like your costume.
Yeah, see? Yeah. You know?
They blue beasts.
Yeah, them cave women's right there, man.
No Edomites, man.
Yeah.
They supposed to act like that. They supposed to sound like that for no reason. I mean, it ain't even sun out here. Why the fuck they sounding like that?
Exactly. You know, but like I say, them cave women's right there, man.
Their spirit coming out.
Yeah, that's right. But read that over again now.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Right, and that's something to take in consideration. You got Ezra saying, who will deliver me in that day? Because he's seeing the vision and the destruction. All right, he like, God damn, who gonna deliver me? All right, so put yourself in like mind. Who gonna deliver us in that day, man? Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. All right, remember, he is our Redeemer, man. Go ahead.
Verse 18. The beginning of sorrows.
The what?
The beginning of sorrows.
The beginning of sorrow. This was coming upon Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, man. All right, sorrows is coming. You see that? Sorrows, man. Hey, so get that word sorrows. Okay, it said the beginning. You know how the Lord declared the end from the beginning? Go ahead.
This is sorrow in the etymology. It means grief, regret.
See? We love that word regret. Because at the end of the day, that's what Jake gonna be in. That's what type of mind state Jake gonna be in a regret situation. He regret that he never, listen, you know what I'm saying? He regret that he never got the truth. You know what I'm saying? He regret that he put the world before, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. There's gonna be a lot of regrets going on in a time of trouble when the Lord sealed that spiritual ark. Now you can't even get in. Fuck, I'm stuck. You gonna regret. You should have listened to your cousin. You should have listened to your brother. You know? You just should have listened to your uncle when he was telling you. You should have listened to your dad when he was telling you, all right, about the coming of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. So you're gonna be regretting in that day, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It said trouble, care, pain, anxiety.
Exactly. You see that? So sorrows is coming upon what? Babylon the Great. You got it, Doc.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows in great mourning.
And what?
In great mourning.
I get the word mourning. So you gotta get into these definitions and break it down and make it plain to Jake. Because through the terror of the Lord, what? We persuade men. So we telling you of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. which is special approaching. Alright? It says sorrow and great mourning. Go ahead.
This is mourning in etymology, mid-English, to feel or express sorrow.
To what? To feel and express sorrows, man. Our people gonna be in a you know what that picture? Yeah. But you know how the lady was doing, you know what I'm saying, on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Crying, like right there. You see? In that state right there, man, that's how they gonna be. Go ahead.
Grief or regret.
You see? Going right back to regret again. Go ahead, Doc, because they're bringing us second Ezra the 9th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, though, brother.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Beginning of what?
The beginning of famine and great death.
Great death. We know about a famine in the land of bread and water. You see that? It's gonna happen. We seeing the food shortage. We seeing the uprise with the truckers, man. You know how they putting up a fight. You see that? But guess what? It's gonna get worse as gas prices rise. All right, the food gonna get what? Short. And you see how Bill Gates, man.
Yep.
This fucking devil, man. God damn.
Man, like we still eating on last year's harvest.
You hear me?
You
So
know?
what about you know what I'm saying?
They said 2023 gonna be the hell on earth. You know? I went to the grocery store to buy some strawberries a couple of days ago. Now today, the motherfucking strawberries got mold on it. Like, god damn, like the food going bad quick, like fast, man.
Hey, my girl said she went to Family Dollar and she had grabbed a loaf of bread. It was burnt.
Yeah.
Like America got to the point hey, we can't waste nothing. They gonna put a whole loaf of bread that is burnt. You know what I'm saying? On the shelf. So they let you know what time we in. When back then in the 70s and the 80s, early 60s, they were throwing away shit.
Yep.
Well, guess what? They can't throw it away now.
They gotta eat the mold and shit.
They got, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be like bro man.
Yep. You gonna get sick.
You know? You know how bro man said, he got mold on him. Shit, he said we could just what? Wipe that out, really. And make a wish sandwich.
Wish I had some meat.
Hey, that's what we're coming into, man. Jay gonna be making a wish sandwich, man. You know how I grew up in the hood, eat surf sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Put some surf on the motherfucking bread, close that hoe. Yeah, ain't gonna get back to that. But hey, even worse. Jay gonna be starving like Marvin, man. He said, famine. To the point they gonna go back to cannibalism. Only the strong survive, man. You see what the Lord finna bring upon Babylon the Great, which is America? Come on, man, but our people don't even consider. They ain't even redeeming the time. Why? Because the time is what? Evil.
They ain't circumspect.
Huh?
They ain't circumspect.
They ain't circumspect. Come on, man. The Lord ain't playing no games, man. Go ahead, bro.
The beginning of wars.
The what?
The beginning of wars.
If you know what the war is, it's gonna go down. Because you're gonna have riots. You know, you're gonna have riots. Motherfucker gonna be loot. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna tear their own city up. Like they did with Rodney King. They tore that motherfucking city up. And it's they shit.
Hey, like George Floyd.
Yeah.
They destroying it. They ain't go to Esau territory, but in due time they gonna go across the four winds.
They go, hey, it's going down.
They gonna make sure damn sure Jake go going through Esau neighborhood, the good side, the suburbs, cause they know y'all got the food, y'all got the generators.
Right here.
You know,
Got it.
Hey, just like Halloween, you know, when they go trick and treat, Jake don't go into their own hood to trick or treat. They go to Esau hood, man. You know, so that's exactly what's gonna come. They're gonna go to Esau territory neighborhoods and kick down his door, man. They said, "Woe to the war of the people that dwell in them," man. You know, yes, it's Jake of trouble, but it sorrows upon the whole world, man.
Right.
You got it, though.
Hey, you're right, bro. That's a good point too. Tazamak got one. We're gonna grab that. Go ahead, Tazamak.
It's Isaiah 24, starting at verse 3. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled.
Yeah, nah.
For the Lord Yahweh hath spoken this word. The earth mourned and faded away.
Hey, he said the Lord has spoken this. So who doing this? The Lord. Who the word ignorant to call God. His name is Yahweh. I mean, he is, he to be, he exists. He doing this. Read it again, talking about. He said it's gonna be a what?
It says the land shall be utterly empty.
It's gonna be empty. Who can you run to? Who can you call on? In a time of need, in a time of trouble, when your baby crying, you know what I'm saying? Your kids getting on your nerves, they ain't ate in days. Your gal on top of your head, who can you call? You see that? So we behoove you and beseech you now to get it while the getting is good, so you can be preserved. All right, you can have a protection. You can have someone at your aid. You see? This is the time. Because not, guess what? You're going to know after death by pain. And your ass going to go through it. Go ahead, talk about.
And utterly spoiled. For the Lord Yahweh hath spoken this word. The earth mourned and faded away. The world languished and faded away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth.
Man.
All the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song.
Yep. Hey, can add? All they going to your face. No more good times.
about, bro,
No more
it's
happy
just-
days.
Bro.
You know? No more fun days. No more looking forward to the weekend. You know, good Friday.
Hey, yeah.
A good weekend, a good birthday party.
Even to JK
You know?
would say, thank God it's Friday. They try to teach you out on Friday, the restaurant, to like, thank God it's Friday. That's how much Jake in the fucking curse, man. You gotta know how.
Yep. Because, you know, you drink wine with a song, you happy.
You happy,
good.
yeah.
Nah, ain't gonna be none more of that. Those drinks gonna turn bitter onto
Yeah.
you, man. Hey, you must say, nah, go ahead.
Got one more verse. I'm going to finish now. It says, they shall not drink wine with the song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Right, so they gonna even be wanting to drink, cause you know what I'm saying? You know, Jay gonna be like, you know how we get you know, not feeling something like, man, I need a drink, man.
Yeah.
It gonna be, man, look, bro ain't gonna even be able to drink. Whew.
Yeah, it won't ease the pain.
It ain't gonna ease the pain. It gonna make it more matter.
You're not gonna escape your problems. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? That's what Jake do. Jake get high to escape reality.
Exactly.
Or get drunk to escape reality. No, you're gonna have to go cold turkey in that day, man.
Yeah, you gotta face it.
You know, you don't got no medicine. You ain't taking meds today. You like the Joker and shit. You bugged out. You
Hey,
know?
and that precept that talking about reading, when it comes down to 2/3, that's why the scriptures written. Speak unto me smooth things. You know what I'm saying? Because if you tell Jake this, Jake don't want to hear that. Because they're gonna bring straight fear upon Jake right there. You know what I'm saying? Reading the instruction of his plan. You know what I'm saying? It's a reality check right there. Because the Lord let you know he done this. That's what he started out with. The Lord have done this, man. The Lord gonna make the mirth of the land cease. You know what I'm saying? Jake always in that party mode. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, it's time to get serious. It's time to get serious, man.
Hey, you done with that?
Now he gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Isaiah 24:10, the city of confusion is broken down.
You see the confusion is Babylon the Great, Babal, America.
Yep.
It's broken down. Go ahead.
Every house is shut up
Yup.
that no man may come in.
Okay, what Second Ezra 15 chapter said,
He got it too.
you should desire to go into the city
Yeah,
and should not be able, man. It might be a time, hey, you can't even go outside the block. You can't
They
walk a
did
block.
that when you go into the C19.
Yo, you can't even jog. Early morning jogging, you know, you devils.
Nigga,
I'm going walking.
Remember you
Nah,
had to have
none
remember you had to have that paper
Yeah,
to drive.
Just a,
Bro, you had to have a paper to drive.
Essential work.
not a drive like.
You ain't had to have a drive. As long as you got that paper, the police pull you over. You show the police that paper. You good to go to work.
Essential.
Nigga, how bad is finna get then? And that was just a test run. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
How bad you think it's finna get?
Curfew. Yup, curfew coming.
Man, curfew.
Yup. You got it.
Verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets.
And that's the truth. And that's why I say seek the Lord, he may be found. Call upon where it's not, because the family word, it's not, it's here. You know? You got vocab already trying, came on the video how to spot an Israelite.
Yeah.
So they already got information, man. So really not the time to where your friends is everywhere, man.
Right.
But go ahead.
All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Or the month of the land is gone. The thrill is gone. Like the BB King artist, the thrill is gone, man. You know? Hey, now get that real quick, Amos, real quick.
This is
We gonna bag
Amos
it up.
chapter 8 and verse 10.
It's real.
And I will turn your feast into mourning.
The Lord said He's gonna turn your feast into mourning. You know? Your celebrations into mourning. You know? Go ahead.
And all your songs into lamentation.
And all your songs into lamentation. Hey, the door of the music should be brought low. I watched on the video, Priest Abaya in Gms Mississippi count. There's also going to be rappers being destroyed, eliminated, man.
Yep, that's right.
Like Jada Young, he had a hit song called Elimination. Now he has eliminated, man.
Right.
The Mossad it started to eliminate you rappers, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, and all your songs into lamentation. And I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins.
Right,
And-
it represent humbleness. The Mossad, Yahweh Mossad about to humble you people, man. Go ahead.
It says, and baldness upon every head.
Right, you know, it's basically sorrow, you know. Go ahead.
And I will make it as the mourning of an only son,
Uh-huh.
and the end thereof as a bitter day.
It's a bitter day, like your firstborn get put to death. That's what the Lord bring it to the earth. The only child got put to death. Oh, my baby. Ain't gonna be no more of that. Little Jonte, little DJ from up the street.
Yeah.
You know? The girl said they should not be buried, no lamented.
Oh, yeah.
You know? You got it though, Op.
Ready to go out.
Brothers got it.
Go ahead, out. Go back to what we had then.
If not, get Jeremiah, hey, if not, get Jeremiah 25 and 30.
We're gonna go back to second area.
All right, good.
You know, I like to go into the word.
Yeah.
But that's the spirit. They gonna all back. You already know how the spirit do. Gonna always come back around, and do all the time. You know how you know the spirit be flowing. He called me Jeremiah 25.
You get straight to the point, 33. Jeremiah 25, 33.
This is Jeremiah 25 and verse 30,
33.
33. And it reads, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
Yep. Keep going.
They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried.
You got to buried. So you're going to see a lot of dead bodies, like bird shit, you know? And you're going to be walking over it, man. Go ahead.
And it reads, they shall be dung upon the ground.
That what dung is shit. That's how the majority of the people is going to be, man. You know? Go ahead, get yours out too.
This second Ezra 15 and 18.
Next time you stand with me, man, yeah, we gotta put up a fight.
This,
We need leave out there. We got to leave out.
this second Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled.
So like, y'all, you gotta go too, So what you at?
Second 15 and 18.
Alright. Come on right here. Hold on. No, you stay over there. Come right here. Come on. Alright, now we in the game.
We got kicked out.
Go ahead. We're gonna crack it. Go ahead.
Second Ezra 15 and 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah, start at 1, then jump down to 18. So you got second Ezra 16, right? Yeah.
The second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Speak down in the word. Read that again, Salak. This shit threw me off, bro. Over the hell
The second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
Hey, can I say something? That's the spirit. You see the spirit they in? They fuck nigga free, right? What the scripture say? A man should be a hiding place from the wind. Oh, you fuck nigga free right now. Let's see what type of spirit you gonna be in once the trouble comes. You know what I'm saying? Once the Lord allow the beast, all right, to come down having that great wrath.
And when you go into the description of for these so-called black women of what a fuck nigga is realistically a man that just go and sleep with other women. But that's that's lawful, goddamn. So he ain't no fuck, like that's a regular man.
So she a real man free.
Right, yeah, exactly.
She want a sucker.
She want a
Basically.
She want a bitch ass nigga.
Hey, if I may add, the girl who sang that song, her name Glorilla, they did an interview and they asked her, what do they mean? She said, you a fuck nigga.
She don't
even know the definition. So
it's
she
just a
did
song.
that Memphis thing when you ask a girl something and they use it on you when they know they in the wrong. They know it has no meaning to it, and yet you use it.
You gotta remember where we at. We in Babylon. Yeah. All right. This kingdom has been set up for what? A woman. You know what I'm saying? For a woman to be what in rule. A woman to hold the man position. You know what I'm saying? That's why they cling up to a fuck nigga free. But women know deep inside they need a man. Real women know they can't survive without a man. Because there's certain things that a man can do a woman can't do. So if you fuck nigga free, how the fuck you gonna survive? A nigga breaking your house. A nigga following your ass day and night and figure out what your move, and here it is, he robbed your ass. How you gonna be fuck nigga free when you need a man to protect you?
That feminism,
you know?
That feminism movement was created to destroy your women, man.
Exactly.
The so-called black women. Leave that shit to the Edomite women. Because at the end of the day, like you said, you going around talking about you're independent this, you're independent that, you don't need a man, and then when a school shooting happens or a Walmart shooting happens, the first thing you bitches holler out, where was the men at? Where are our black kings?
Right.
No, we've already been dismissed from you.
Yeah. Right.
You already made it known you want no dealings. And then that's the thing. When a Jake go and get a woman of another nation, or even not even of another nation, just another tribe, he go get a Puerto Rican junk. Right. Then you got a problem with that. Yeah, right. What happened to keeping the black family together? Bitch, you are destroying the black family.
Yeah, you've been destroying that since the plantation.
Yeah.
No? Let's get on to that. I just need to.
Yeah, come on.
This second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Right. It says, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Yep. Now, brother, grab Revelation 19. You gonna get Revelation 19?
Yeah.
And get I come in the volume of the book. So all this going co-hands with each other. But it says, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Right? We know what prophecy means. Prophecy means what to speak before or say before. You see? Because what? Right now we living in prophecy. Because it was spoken that we're going to go out and stand upon our feet. And great fear will fell upon, great fear fell upon us. And we're going to stand upon our feet and prophesy. You see that? So we living in prophecy right now. But let's dig a little deeper.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Revelation 19:10, it reads, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant.
Right, and this is an angel speaking to John, the Revelator, on the island of Patmos.
Mm-hmm.
You see? And people take that like, he was in prison. Remember, the Lord revealed these revealed this vision, this prophecy unto him when he was in prison, man. You see? But let's see what the angel was telling him. Let's see what was revealed unto him.
I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Right, have the who?
The testimony of
Now,
Yahweh
look at
Shai.
the testimony in etymology. See, he said we have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. All right, so let's see what testimony means. Because we know what testimony, go back to testicles.
Right.
All right, what testicles is you got to have balls. Then when you go back to the ancient day, you never seen a woman judge. You never seen a woman supervise. You never seen a woman to serve authority over a man. It ain't written that way. All right? The man is the head, the woman, all right, is under her. You see that?
Hey, yours.
What you say?
She
Don't
told
listen
him.
to that
She
shit.
told him don't listen to
Right,
me.
you better because if you let that woman lead, just like Adam fell to it, what's gonna happen? Y'all both gonna die. You gotta be the man. You gotta correct her. You know what I'm saying? Like what we say? In my house, we gonna serve the Lord because the man is the head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This kingdom has
Pussy don't rule.
this kingdom.
Dick rule. I'm just saying, point blank.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? A woman been dealing with a nigga limp. What can she do with that? You know? What can she do with that limp?
Hold around here, scissors.
Yeah.
It's weirdo.
All them toys you got, they ain't gonna matter. You need that blood flow,
But even then,
that stamina.
like with the dykes and shit, one of them is acting like a man.
I mean, exactly.
So
Bitch.
it's ass backwards. This society has taught you, like you
But
said,
what America is?
confusion.
A ball.
Yeah, it's
Come
confusion.
on, man. Nigga gonna tell her nigga not to listen to that. You better, cause you gonna save yourself and her.
That's your best interest.
You can. You know what I'm saying?
His best interest is to leave that whole alone.
Yeah, since she said that.
Really right. Cause you see her mindset. She not willing to change.
Cause a woman
She
is
set her
meant to be
ways.
what? Guided.
Yeah.
Put his head down.
A woman is meant to be guided. Yeah, you got your hearing there with a woman. Certain women know certain shit because they've been out here longer than you. Yeah, of course. But at the end of the day, a woman is meant to be guided, man. That's it.
You see what happened when they had that whole? It was a team of women constructing the bridge. That whole fell down. A couple weeks later, a couple days later, matter of fact, bridge completely fell down, bro. They're not capable of doing
But what?
90% of the shit.
But guess what? Who is in control of the black woman thinking? The so-called white man. When you go back into the woman liberation.
Yeah, to say that you're independent, you got food stamps, WIC, child support. These are all things deriving from the so-called white man. You're
Given
not
unto
independent. Yeah. These things are given unto you
How
from
the
a
hell you
man.
independent?
That feminism movement is fucking retarded.
It don't make no sense. But let's go back to testicles.
Come. Yeah, man, it's a spirit, man.
Hey, but you gotta have balls, man. You gotta have balls to do this right here.
This testimony in the etymology, 14th century, proof or demonstration of some fact, evidence, piece of evidence, legal testimony.
And do we not have evidence? Do we not have evidence of this so-called white man and his colleagues, all right, destroying the nation of Israel? Do we not have evidence of what the so-called white people did to the Negroes, Latino, Native American, Hispanics? Do we not have evidence?
Yeah.
Proof. Is this not proof? We understand right now. We understand. You hear me? Is this not proof?
And at that point, then they say, let bygones be bygones.
How?
You know,
Just love me.
let's just get past it. Let's move past it.
That was
Y'all don't want to move past 9/11?
No. Because my fact, grab Genesis.
Genesis.
27, when it said, my father death is at hand, then when I slay my brother Jacob.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Because what Jacob had done unto Esau, so to speak, if it was like that, he would have forgave Jacob, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would have forgave Jacob for tricking him out the birthright. But did he forgive Jacob? No. He said, I'm going to kill him.
Come on.
If I may add, they show you how petty Esau is.
But
man.
the so-called white man want us to forgive them for
Right.
putting us in slavery,
Right.
You
for
so
hanging
so
us,
you so
lynching
so
us. But we supposed to forgive y'all, though. No, the Lord said it's a righteous thing to pay back.
Look at that.
All Jacob did was supplanting Esau.
That's it.
He didn't kill him. He didn't kill his father. He did nothing. He just supplanted him and took what was rightfully his.
Exactly. It was,
And
it was already written.
And he wanted blood after that.
Yeah.
You know, they show you
He
how
couldn't
petty
take the
this
low.
man is, man.
That's how you know them Edomites today, they can't take the low.
Okay.
Them proud motherfuckers, man. Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead with the, what you got? Genesis, go ahead.
Genesis 27 and
We
41.
got simple niggas out here.
Yep, siding with our enemy. Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Hey, that's a good story to read, Esau and Jacob. That's a good story to read, man.
Right, yeah.
It's in the book of Genesis, the 27th chapter. That's the start of the 25th chapter. That's a good chapter to read, man. You learn about your history, learn about your forefathers. All right?
Learn where that hatred came from.
Learn where that hatred came from. Why you don't like them niggas? It's in the Bible why you don't like them.
It's not made for you. It was war in the womb. I'm gonna keep reading.
Why? I see they ain't did nothing to me, but it's just something in me. It's just something in me that I don't like them. It's in the scriptures. Go ahead, bro.
God. And Esau, I'm gonna keep reading. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand.
Right?
Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
And then when I slay my brother Jacob, that's the so-called white man state of mind.
Right. Burden.
But the average Edomites, the average so-called white people, they don't know. Because they been tricked too. They been bamboozled too. They been lied too. You see? They own forefathers deceived them too to believe in a lie. How they conquered America.
Discovered it.
Come on, man. Y'all been lied to, man. You better check the track records. You better go back in times. Y'all been lied to. And y'all gotta suffer the consequences of it.
I got something going into that.
Go ahead.
The reasoning why we come out here and speak so boldly. Obadiah verse 10, just getting to the point. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Right, shame go. That's why it's known as a what? Shame for history right now. That's why they're trying to take it out the textbook. All this time we've been going to school, learning about us going into slavery, us coming out here on cargo slave ships, us being beaten,
The Native Americans,
Native Americans, you know what I'm saying?
and they cover that up with you know, in the textbooks they cover that up with the sense of they made treaties. When the so-called white man broke every treaty that he made with the Gadites, man, and the Reubenites.
Then we're down with the Negroes, the West Indians, the Haitians.
Yeah.
Here it is. They was what they call it? They was willing to come over here. What's the damn word, man? Shit.
What word you looking for?
When you willing to come over here.
Participate.
Oh.
No.
it's on tip of my
Shit with that
tongue.
fucking word, man. Because that's what they say. Indenture slavery. Indenture service. Meaning when you willing to come over here, act like we was over here saying, hey, put me in slavery, hang me.
Oh, yeah.
Because they
Like we volunteered.
Yeah, like we volunteered to come over here and get our backs beaten.
because what I forgot what it's called, but there's they have a term for it.
Involuntary servitude. Something.
There's one but I think
One of
it's
the-
indenture
yeah,
service
that, but
though.
it's when they listed it as a mental disability when you wanted to.
Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Stockholm syndrome.
You know, you want freedom was listed as a mental disability back in the day, man.
Yep.
Here it is, you're a captive and you want to be free, and like I said, they listed like you got cerebral palsy or some shit. You know,
That
now
make no sense,
he's
man.
mentally disabled.
They don't make no sense, man. But now they try to hide it and take it out the textbooks because the truth is coming out in the Bible. So they don't want us to put our tools together. Us coming out here on slave ships. You know what I'm saying? But Israel, but they goddamn, hold on now. They say advocates, but the Bible say Israel, and this same thing that happened, like, you know what I'm saying? You start to, you know what I'm saying? It started to connect. You know what I'm saying? Now you getting woke to like, hold on.
But not only that, they don't want to see their own family members in those photos that they were hanging.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
It's drapetomania. Drapetomania was a supposed mental illness that in 1851, American physician Samuel A. Cartwright hypothesized as the cause, which he pulled it out of his ass,
Right.
as the cause of enslaved Africans fleeing captivity. So if you tried to flee captivity back in the, you know, during the days of our slavery, you were labeled as you having a mental illness. Drapetomania, man. That shit is wild. How the hell is it that I have a mental illness for wanting to get out of captivity?
I want to stop getting beat.
You know?
I want to stop getting mistreated.
And see, that's the thing. The same thing is gonna fall on you Edomites when the time comes, because you're gonna want to get out of that. But guess what? You got a 1,000-year period where your ass just simply got to get beat every day, except for the Sabbath. The Sabbath is gonna. That's the only thing that's gonna separate us from y'all.
Yeah.
We gonna what many things. You know, we're not gonna do the butt breaking and all that shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But you'll get the rest on the Sabbath. But besides that, it's a wrap. And the Sabbath gonna go like that for y'all. You're gonna be resting from your wounds. We gonna get. Hey, go ahead, bro.
I got some.
This,
Get your hand.
this is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
Right.
Where was the pity at during the time of our captivity? You see, now that's the irony of the so-called white man is now he wants to let bygones be bygones, and now we're all brothers. But you been broke that brotherly covenant.
Right.
There was no pity shown when you had us in the chains and the shackles.
Yeah.
Throwing,
Ain't show no mercy.
Yeah, there was no mercy shown. So now, but here it is, in the scriptures speak about that, showing mercy to receive mercy. You have not shown any mercy. Why are you expecting mercy from the Heavenly Father?
Yeah, that's right.
Because the Most High has deceived you. He put a spirit on your mind to believe that he's dealing with you this whole time, when realistically, he fucking hates your ass, and he's just setting your ass up to put you in the worst position that any man has ever been put in.
Hey, that's beautiful, bro.
Your captivity is going to be way worse than ours. It's going to surpass it. And it's going to be a righteous captivity on top of that. So you can't come back and be like, y'all did us wrong. No, we did you perfectly. We did you perfectly. Yeah, how about Shema Shai did you perfectly, man?
That's beautiful, bro.
Go ahead, Ar.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir,
Mount Seir. You know, I'm going to look that up. Go ahead.
and prophesy against it.
I
What?
believe that.
And prophesy against it.
What? It said prophesy against it, right?
Yeah.
To set thy face against what? Mount Seir, right? All right. And when you had read earlier about boldness, right? What that equal to? Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then said they what? Stand in great boldness, man. You gonna get it real quick? That's right.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Right. That's how you know this is the truth. Because dealing with them holy houses in the churches, they ain't standing in great boldness. Them not righteous men. They set up by the government.
You see the experience exposing them. The damn pastor got robbed. I think he was in the middle of a sermon.
It's real sermon. That just let you know. But it said, the righteous man shall stand in great boldness. Go ahead.
Before the face of such as have afflicted him.
How? Through the way? Internet. Ain't out here on the highways and the hedges. Because we see these devils, man. In the face that such has afflicted us, man. You see that? When you go to Lamentations 5:5, it said, our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. So now the Spirit entered into us. We stand upon our feet and we stand in great boldness in the face of such that has afflicted us, man. Which is who? The so-called white man chiefly, any other nation. Which is our what? Natural born enemy. Go ahead, Doc.
And made no account of his labor.
Right, and he ain't made no account of our labor. Everything that we built in Babylon the Great, he said he done it. You know what I'm saying? When you look at who made the lights, he said he did that. Who built the pyramid? He said he did that. Who built the White House? He said he did that. He didn't say Gregory Thompson did that. He ain't giving Jake no motherfucking cool points.
He robbed Jacob everything.
Come on, man.
Jacob invent something and then Esau.
He taking a run with it.
He'll come with a patent.
Yep.
And once you get a patent, now it's a wrap. So technically, that's your product.
Come on,
but
man.
you don't have to have any part of the creation of that product. But as long as you got a patent, you own that product. So that's your product.
Exactly.
And that's what he's done.
Because Jacob the form of all things.
Yeah.
So Jacob created something, he didn't even have to have a blueprint. It's just the Spirit dealt with him and he was able to create it. But what Esau do, like he said, Esau gonna make a fucking blueprint out of it and say, I created it. No, nigga, you a thief. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Ezekiel 35:3.
Yo, you done? Hold on, he ain't done with that. Go ahead, Doc. Finish that off. Stand in the great boldness in the face of such.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
What they saying? What they saying? Bro, grab Psalms 50, I think it's 21, real quick. Because it said when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. What they gonna see? Psalms 50 and 21.
Psalms 50 and verse 21. These things.
The point at the end. Go ahead.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silent.
Right. What are the things that the so-called white man have done, and the Lord kept silence? One.
That's one of the things. One of the many things.
You hear me? One of the many things. What the so-called white man have done, but the Lord kept silence.
Yep.
That's why the so-called white man is proud, man. Because the Lord ain't slapped the shit out of him yet. To bring it back to reality. So he proud. But guess what? He got a reason to be proud. He here in his heaven. He on his throne. He got it. He's stunned. You know when it's your birthday? Shit, nigga, you proud, nigga, on your birthday. Nigga, it's your day. You know? So guess what? This is Esau time to rule. So yeah, he gonna be proud. But guess what the Lord gonna do? When it say pride go before what? Destruction. So this definitely be taken down, man. You got it up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish it off.
I got another one after that. Damn.
Psalm 50 and 21.
Yeah, Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept
The
silent.
Lord kept silent.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
Right, that's why it's written that Esau said, who seeth us? Who seeth me?
Thought the Most High didn't care.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was able to put us in slavery. He was able to beat us and kill us and hang us, lynch us, burn us. Everything he wanted to do, it was in the power of his hands. He nigga like, God damn, nigga, the Lord gotta be with us. You know what I'm saying? You see how we just did that? And he know he probably got a repercussions. He know he probably got some, you know what I'm saying, some feedback out there, but it didn't happen. Why? Because it said what? He let his sins reach up to what? To heaven. See, it had the clay, like we say, he covered himself with thick clay. It's that debt that he had to put on himself. You see? The so-called white man in more debt than anybody upon the face of the earth, man. He in debt, man, with the Lord. I'd rather be in debt with a nigga than with the Lord. Let me owe you. I don't want to owe the Lord, goddamn. Because there ain't one person play like that. You know, you stay where I stay. You know? Y'all finish it out though. Psalms 50:21.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine
You
eyes.
see that? And that's what the Lord have done. He have reproved us and he has set us in order before the what? The eyes of such has afflicted us, man. Which is who? The so-called white man, along with the other nations that licked the wound. It makes so much sense. You got something else? All right, then he gonna finish that out. Then
Zechariah 2:8, and this is why you're gonna receive this judgment. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye.
We break it down out.
And that's why you're gonna receive such harsh judgment, because you touched the apple of the Lord's eye.
Tell him go back in, go out and come back in.
You gotta go out and come back in.
Tell him go deep this time. No, tell him go out, go. He's so in a rush to fall.
Hey, but that's why you so-called white people, or you Edomites, as well as you other nations, are going to receive such a harsh judgment, man. Because you touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. You know, and then, like I said, you other nations, Psalms 83, you took part in this. No other nation that stood up for the Israelites.
That's better though. Okay,
In the sense of, hey, you know, what y'all doing to these people isn't right. Y'all don't need to do this. Y'all need to stop this.
Right.
Nobody has stood up and done that.
Ah!
And if they have, you know, it's most likely a foreigner. It's like foreigner. You know? That was it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 3.
All the way back. Tell him go all the way back.
And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, behold,
Go back, bro.
Go ahead.
behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Yeah, you can't run away from your judgment. Because it says Mount Seir, but it's talking about Esau. You know, that's just a region that was in the land of Edom. You know? So Mount Seir, Teman, Idumea, which I think Idumea is just Greek for Edom.
Yeah.
You know?
You're right.
What else? The wicked, death. Okay? Satan, the serpent. Yeah. I think there's one, what is it described, is it Leviathan? Yeah, they say Leviathan as well. You can't run away from your judgment though, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and that's the thing. You notice how nobody is an Edomite. Now all of a sudden the Edomites are done away with, and now so that means that means there's somebody that still has to take this judgment. The judgment still has to happen. The judgment still has to happen. So who the hell is Esau? And then you got Jake talking about us, the Arabs. That means we gotta go into a whole other captivity.
Yeah.
Cause we gotta wait for them to come into power.
Hey, but look, go back, read that again though, cause this is explaining Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, Doc.
It's Ezekiel 35 and 4. We're in 3. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Who is the Lord's hand? Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Because you go to Isaiah 66 and Isaiah 63 is explaining how who gonna come down upon Idumea. You know what I'm saying? Who that come from Edom? God. You see, so he gonna use his hand, which is his right hand, Yahweh Shai, to destroy what? Babylon the Great, to take Esau out of power.
Take out the left hand.
You see that? Go ahead, Doc.
I will lay thy city waste, and thou shalt be desolate.
You see that? And how the city gonna be waste? By what? Thermonuclear missiles. That's how the Lord coming, along with the chariots that shoot the laser beams. That's why the brother was saying, there's no way to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's why he tell the so-called white people today, rejoice and be glad, O daughter Edom. Rejoice and be glad. Get it in while you can. Do the Tusa roll, roll around on the ground, all that shit.
There ain't no point to come up here and argue with us.
Get
and
white
try
boy
to debate
wasted.
scriptures.
You know?
This is already set. There's no reason to come up and debate or be on a comment board, you know, or do like vocab.
Hey, nigga.
Bro, that nigga, he needs to get a life.
Hey, you know what your mama tell you? You better get your ass back outside.
Right.
Because once the light come on, your ass ain't going back out.
You ain't
saying?
gotta go home.
So you Edomites, you better enjoy it while you can, because motherfucker in the kingdom, you ain't gonna be able to do none of that. None of what you're doing today. You know what I'm saying?
They're doing a lot of that.
Right.
Chasing it, boy.
Long stepping this
Go back to that, finish that out, and then we'll get back to Ezekiel. Go ahead.
This is back at Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
What they saying? They saying the prophets rising. You know what I'm saying? Now they standing in terrible fear. Now they're like, shit, what can we do? We got to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, try to what? Make that move.
Right.
But understand the Lord, it's chess, not checkers.
Right.
So when Esau make that move, the Lord say, hey, checkmate. You know what I'm saying? That happen every time Esau make a move, the Lord slap that bitch off the board and put his horse or that king or that queen right there. Boom. You see that? That's what the Lord is doing. Go ahead.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yeah, they're going to be amazed. You see? Because the undesirables you see being beamed up. You know what I'm saying? While you got 50 Cent, Jay-Z, I'm trying to call out them hoe ass niggas. P. Diddy, Rick Ross, Master P. Oh, that nigga, Master P. That nigga right there. Man, you name them. Them niggas gonna be left. You know what I'm saying? Because in the world eye, they're the ones they gonna make it to heaven. In the world eye, you know what I'm saying? They're the ones they gonna make it to heaven. Because they're the ones that got the money. They're the ones that were successful in Babylon. You remember? Them niggas gonna die a horrible death.
They
They
got
got
the, hey, you about to say
Ooh,
what
go ahead, go ahead.
They receive their reward, they receive their consolation on
Yeah.
this side, man.
Them niggas gonna die,
That's
man.
the spirit though, bro. We finna say the same thing. I'm like, hey, they in their heaven.
They got it.
Yeah, they got it right
Look
now.
at Floyd Mayweather. What you think that nigga need to live
Nigga
right?
have $500 million watch. You know what you can do with a $500 million, nigga?
He got 8 goddamn black cars that cost over $1 million.
And you ain't never heard of Floyd Mayweather give it back to the community.
Nope.
I ain't heard it yet. He ain't went back to his hood. You know what I'm saying? And made, you know what I'm saying? Just hook the community up.
Yeah.
But here it is, nigga, you gonna fucking buy a motherfucking $500 million watch?
That shit dumb.
I walk around with $1 million in the bag.
Yeah.
With 2 big ass niggas like John Coffey on each shoulder. In case a nigga wanna try it. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
It ain't worth
The
it.
bodyguard.
Yeah, bodyguard Jake, cause he know Jake will try him, man.
Yeah, so come on, bro. Read it out.
Hey, I'm finna say this too, if I may add. That's why Yo Gotti got this song when he started off.
Hey, y'all know y'all Israelites, right, man? Take that with y'all, man. Y'all not black, y'all not African American, y'all Israelites, man. According to the Bible. Read it. You ain't gonna see black in the Bible. You ain't gonna see African American in the Bible. Yeah, don't worry about it. It was meant for me to tell them that. So they can be condemned.
Hey, what Yo Gotti say, we all ain't champions. If
Yeah,
you
you know
don't
them
make
niggas
it, you
go to
don't
church
make
tomorrow.
it.
Oh yeah. Nah, that nigga cleanly shaven.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. He ready for church.
Yeah, he ready.
But like I say, we have to tell our people, you know what I'm saying, who they are. Whether they hurt or what they put birth. So what the nigga just do, he just put a thumbs up. He don't give a fuck, he finna go on Bill, get drunk.
Smoke a cigar.
You know what I'm saying, smoke cigar, yeah, that's what they
Cigar
finna
Lounge right around the corner.
do. Yeah, that's what they finna do.
Yep.
But guess what? What's gonna cut him? When reality hit him. You know what I'm saying? When he out here running 2 and 4. You know what I'm saying? Seeking the word, but what? Can't find it. This when Jake gonna be like, shit.
I should have listened.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, I'm stuck.
I'm stuck.
Right.
I'm stuck.
That's what it's gonna come to for Jake, man.
Ark door gonna close.
Yeah? Because there's only one thing at the end somebody lead to before death. They try to return to who? To God.
Yep.
Before they die in death, they always try to resemble back to God. You know what I'm saying?
The scriptures tell you in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, matter of fact, 12 and 1. It say, remember thy creator
Back, we gonna get that.
in the days of thy youth,
Yeah, get
man.
that.
Before the evil days come. You know what I'm saying? Before all hell break loose.
He just got it. Yeah, he quoted it. He quoted the thing.
Yeah, you need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to be seeking your how by Shema Shot. Now, but see, you got Jake, you know, they out here doing what they doing. Like we say, going to the cigar lounge, Jake out here drinking, you know what I'm saying? In his folly,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you ain't thinking about the Lord right now. You pulling the shoulder away, man. Like the scripture say.
Man, nigga give a thumbs up.
A thumbs up. What the fuck is that, man? That's that Edomite shit. Yeah. You're doing a good job. Yeah. You're doing a good job, brothers. Get
Hey,
your
just
ass
wait.
out of here.
Just wait. You got it out.
Hey,
Grab it real quick.
when them troops, when them stormtroopers on top of your head, Lord willing, we can see it and give you a thumbs up. Hang in there, champ.
Screaming like a mom.
You ain't gonna help me?
Help! You got this.
I believe you can make it out.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Right. Boy, screaming
Jay got the little dog, the little robot dog.
Yeah.
Shoot that. Down.
Shot the limbs off of there.
Yeah.
Hey, keep
Hang in
going.
there. Hang in there.
Go ahead with the precept, Bob.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
See, the Lord, we read that what Tasha Mock read earlier. How the Lord gonna take the mirth of the land and bring all the plagues in the language. You see that? So the Lord said he ain't gonna have no pleasure in Babylon the Great. Why? Because it's gonna be straight up all out war. Remember, the Lord is a man of war. And when you go into that word war, when you break it down, it goes to action and bloodshed. You remember, that's what the Lord ready to see. You know how fun it was when the Lord was in the ancient time when they was going to war. You know what I'm saying? With battles of confused noise and garments rolled in blood. It was just hand to hand combat. The Lord had a good time watching that. You know what I'm saying?
The Most High has already used Babylon for all his, work.
Yeah.
I got this. Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Start at 7. You know you start up some, man.
I know.
Don't start up some.
Isaiah 51. You want verse 6?
People have another integrity to say, I don't give a shit.
You want verse 6?
They probably grab the whole inside out. Yeah.
Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
They said what? Flee out of the midst of Babylon. How did you flee out of Babylon? Somebody give Micah 2:10. It's spiritually.
How you flee out of Babylon?
It's spiritually. I mean, you got to change your mindset. And I tell you, we got it. And Lord willing, we continue to have it. You got to get it. You got to receive it.
You got it? You flee out of Babylon?
Yeah, we flee out of Babylon.
But then where you come to?
Come to the conclusion, this bitch gonna burn. If you don't get your mind right, your ass gonna burn with it.
Well, goddamn. I'll go catch the fire. You gonna burn too,
Nah,
bro?
I ain't gonna. Hey, Lord willing, I don't.
You ain't gonna burn?
Yeah, Lord willing, I don't.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, not the hell wrong with you.
You won't catch the fire?
Get up the street, man.
Man, who you talking to, bro?
I'm talking to you, man.
No, you ain't, bro.
Get
No,
up
you
the
ain't.
street. It's all good. Get up the street, man.
Yeah.
You ain't in
Man.
the right mind. Continue to have a good day, man.
Yeah.
A nice day. A
Yeah,
real
my
nice
nigga.
day. Have a real nice day.
You have a good day.
I'm talking about I am.
I ain't worried about you, cuz.
Hey, you have a nice day.
Oh, nigga.
You have a nice day. You have a nice day.
brother.
Come on with that fake ass shit.
Yeah, you have a nice day.
You have one.
Yeah, you have a nice day.
That bullshit you make, bro.
Yeah. It's all good.
I believe you gonna catch the fire before you leave.
Yeah, it's all good. Lord willing, I don't. I hope to see you in it. I hope to see him in it. You know what I'm saying? See, that's a nigga.
Yeah.
That's a nigga with a pride shirt on. Nigga got a pride shirt on. Nigga, you supposed to have integrity. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this shit. I walk around bruh. You know what I'm saying?
What you said?
I walk around bruh, man. And put that bullshit on he got on.
Good. Jay finished, man. This is the stuff.
No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. It's all. Leave him alone, man. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
Jay, you see Jake through.
Get through, man. Ain't got a pink backpack. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
can
all
finish this
good.
up.
Huh?
I can finish it.
Yeah, finish that. It's all good.
All right. It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? He's just
Jeremiah
safe, man.
51:6.
Yeah, Lord
Flee
gonna
out of
deal
the
with
midst
him,
of
bro.
Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
Right, and this how you deliver your soul, man. All right, departing from evil, man. Departing from this place, man. That's how you gonna deliver your soul, man. You got Micah 2 and 10, bro.
Right.
Get Micah 2 and bring it out real quick, man.
Go ahead.
This Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart.
Hey, arise, man. All right? Arise ye and depart, man. Go ahead.
For this is not your rest.
But this is not your rest. But Jake rested. Jake cool. Jake cool with Babylon being like this. He ain't even got shit, but he cool. You know what I'm saying? He all right in the condition he in.
Yep.
He supposed to be putting up a fight.
He fucked up. Jake so through, man. Like you say, Jake out here wearing a fucking pride shirt, some
The
fucking
Memphis Tiger slippers.
Yeah, I thought it was Dallas Cowboys.
No, Memphis Tiger slippers.
Boy, through, man.
You got a gay
Hey,
shirt on.
he through.
It's over with, man. But this the condition that Esau want to see our people in, man.
Yeah.
Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Straight fucked up, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro.
I know he got a
Hey,
demon
you
up.
see
See,
that?
look, it's clarification right here. He got what
Say
now?
got Satan on. Lord gonna kill him.
See? He said he got Satan in his soul. You see that?
With the Dollar Tree and they called him stealing.
Yeah.
There you go, you see it.
You know? See, he got a demon on him.
Hey, the Lord jacked him up like that.
See how? I know. See how the spirit revealed it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And guess what? And you gotta be real with Jake. You know what I'm saying? I told you, you don't come out of there. Guess what? Your ass gonna burn too. Now get your ass on the street. See, look, I can't found your ass. You know what I'm saying? See, look, I can't use these junks. But go ahead, dog.
Oh, with the Micah?
Uh-huh.
And I got the Jeremiah too.
This Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart. For this is not your rest.
Yeah, because we not corner men. We spiritual men, man. But guess what? What the scripture say? Make your head hard against their head, man.
Right. Yeah.
Because you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? Jake come out, you know what I'm saying? When Jake got a demon on enemy, it's gonna be hard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta hold yourself back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta resist yourself from acting out of character.
Man.
You know what I'm saying with Jake? But guess what? We out here doing the work, man. We ain't tell him nothing wrong. At the end of the day, we ain't led him astray. We told him the truth according to what? The scriptures.
Show him love.
He said something first. So he wanted that. Man, what, it was a demon out on him already.
He asked how to flee out of Babylon. We told him. And he said, you getting burned too. Like, bro, you mad at him, bro.
But it say, arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest.
Yeah.
Cause what the lamentations for? We seek one to come.
Yeah.
I think that lamentation, right?
Which, the secret kingdom comes?
Yeah, we have no resting place, but we seek one to come. What the Isaiah?
I know this one.
What it is, Doc? I think it's They say we have no rest place, but we seek one to come. Hebrew. Yeah, bring that out real quick.
I got you.
Yeah, we have no continuous. Yeah, bring it out.
13 and 14.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because it said this is not our rest, right? Because when you at rest, you at what? You at peace. Ain't no peace in Babylon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tupac had the song, it'll never be peace. You know what I'm saying? Why it never be peace? Because the wicked is ruling. The so-called white man in power. And what come with him? Death. So it'll never be peace. See, we got to wait on Yahweh Shema Shah to set the kingdom, all right, on heaven up on earth, for order us to dwell in peace. Then all the nations going to be happy. It said when the wicked rule, when the wicked bird rule, the people mourn, right? When the righteous in authority, the people what? Rejoice. You see that? Because when Yahweh Shah gets set up in power, guess what? We're going to be in our peace. We're going to be in our rest. But long as the so-called white man in authority, we're going to always be in what? Constant battle within the flesh, man. You see? Meaning what? We're going to be restless. Because we always into some shit. You got that precept Hebrews? Bring it out.
This Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuing city.
See, we have no continuous city. In the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be continuous because it's going to be forever and forever and forever, for generation to generation to generation. You see that? But in Babylon the Great, we have no continuous city. What belonged to us in Babylon the Great?
Damn.
Nothing. We have nothing to leave for our kids. You know, Big Mama didn't leave us nothing but a headache, arguing over a couple $1,000. Who's gonna split between the family? That's all she left. That's all Granddaddy left in the wheel. You know what I'm saying? In the wheel. You know? So what can you find rest at? You find rest in the scriptures. That's why I say we have no continuous city, but
we seek one to come.
But we seek one to come. That's why Babylon the Great is not our rest. We seek it for what? The kingdom of heaven to come, but we can't have rest from our what? Sorrows, our pains, our sufferings. You see?
I got some.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Peter 3:13, nevertheless we, according to his promise,
Break it down now.
look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Right, the kingdom of heaven, man. That's what we seeking for. All right, wherein dwelleth righteousness, because it ain't no righteousness here in Babylon, man. All right, the only righteous thing here in Babylon is brotherhood, man. Is the brothers, man. The truth. You know. Outside of that, man, this place is fucking corrupt, man. True.
Okay, I got your turn.
You keep going on.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Salaki. 2 Peter 3:14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
Yep. Start it back over.
Yeah, cause how we gonna be blamed? How we gonna be found spot without without blameless? What? The word. Because we did all we could within the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's why I said we ain't gonna be confounded. You see it? Go ahead, Doc.
Let me start back
You
up.
got no.
Yeah.
Come.
Start it
Anybody
over.
want?
I'm gonna start at 11. I start at 10. Salaki. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yep.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Yep. And that's what the brother was going into, man. Hey, that's how Babylon going out, man, by fire. You know? And Jake didn't want to hear it, man.
Nah.
I ain't gonna be burnt up. You burnt up. You gonna burn. Nah, nigga. That's if Jake even make it that far, man.
Yeah. Right.
Hey man, what's coming to the earth, man? He gonna get caught up in the play. He might get the monkeypox, man.
Right.
Take him out of here.
Might starve to death.
Yeah, he might starve to death, man.
Right.
He ain't even worthy.
Right.
Of the big, you know what I mean? Then you got it.
Come. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, what manner of person are you to be? What mindset should you be in, knowing what the Lord is about to bring to this place, man?
Knowing this ain't our rest.
Knowing this ain't our rest, man. Knowing what's coming, what mindset should you be in? You know?
Yeah.
Should you be out here in that mindset of folly, playing games?
Right.
Yeah. You know,
I'm gonna tell you a good example.
building up your home, building up a bank account.
Man.
Come on,
Bro,
man.
this is a good example right here. All right, us coming to captivity in Babylon, right? All right, prisoners, right?
Yep.
So when a nigga go to prison, he gets sentenced for 15 years, 10 years. What he say his mind, his goal is? To what? Make it home.
Yeah.
He understands that if he go to prison, this not his resting place, because he ain't received life. He received 5 years, 3 years, 15 years. So his main goal is to what? To make it home. That's not his resting place, because a nigga that got life, he already, this my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got life, I can't go nowhere. Then when he make that his resting place. So what our life gonna be? In the kingdom of heaven.
Hey,
You see?
Because if I may add to, just to add to your point, because it's like I said, you gotta act and maneuver a certain way around the prison. You gotta be basically on good behavior. You know, but my homeboy, he was locked up. He got out early because of good behavior. So he went in there. I ain't finna fight with nobody. I ain't finna deal with none of this other shit. You know, what they call it, when you get caught with some shit.
Right. Contraband.
Yeah, contraband, yeah. You know, I ain't finna have no contraband or nothing. He went in there, did his time, got out. And so through the Spirit, that's what we're doing, man.
Yeah.
This is a prison.
It's a prison.
So we're gonna try to get out early on good behavior.
Hey,
That's it.
I got a precept for what the brother going into.
That's why you got that word, that term POW or POH, prisoners of war, prisoners of what? Of hope.
Yeah.
So we are prisoners in what? Yahweh Shai. We in captivity. It's mental, but you actually got niggas in captivity in jail. They really doing slave things in jail. They actually going to the cotton field, picking cotton, picking corn. You see?
Yeah.
Picking apples. Niggas actually, all the correction officers want to see is ass and back.
He working.
That's captivity.
Yep.
Hey,
Modern day slavery.
That's the 13th Amendment, man.
Yeah.
But when they lock your ass up, man, you a slave, man. You a slave now. But once you go to prison, man,
You come, man, bro.
hey, you slavery.
Read.
Old school style, man.
That's right.
Like you say, they bringing that whole squad out, man.
Everybody get a shovel, get the dig.
Yeah, let's go. This is Isaiah 51:14. It says, the captive exile hastening that he may be loose, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. So that's what we're doing. We hasten to be loose, man. You ain't getting comfortable in lockdown, man, in captivity. Jake in captivity and you good, you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? What is, I'm gelling. I'm thugging it out. I'm out here now. I'm in here now.
The brother sent a video on July 4th. They had Jake in the prison, goddamn barbecuing on the steps. Goddamn, the steps was the grill.
Ah, yeah, I
He
saw
had the
that.
fire coals underneath it. Yeah, they were doing haircuts
Ball
and
fades
shit.
and
Cooking
everything.
and shit. I'm like, man,
Man.
how you in prison and celebrating independence?
Man, they even in there.
Yeah.
Jake through, man.
Put some pork chops on the grill.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jake
man,
through.
prison ain't even prison no more. Jake can sneak phones in there, laptops, play PlayStation 5.
That's how you know Esau infrastructure is falling on all levels, man.
Yep.
All sides. You
Jake
know
don't
what
even
I'm
wanna
saying? Jake is turning the game out. You know, and that's how it's gonna go along with the MOTB. You know, same thing gonna happen. It's gonna get crashed, man. But let's get back to the prophet. Go ahead.
All the second and 15.
Cause you done with that, ain't it?
Oh yeah, I'm done with that wisdom. Solid.
Go back to second and 16. We gotta get back to that. Second and 16. We gonna keep it rolling. Right there. Go ahead. Cause we was at famine, right?
Yeah.
All right, read that again, then get second and 15 and 18. We gotta get back into that. You know, break it down.
This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. The beginning of famine and great death.
Right.
The beginning of wars and a power shall stand in fear.
Those powers that stand in fear, that's the elites, man.
That's right.
Hey, matter of fact, can I bring this out? This is Psalms 50 and 21.
That's good.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but we just got the end part.
Okay, it
You make the
says
point.
Psalms 50 and 21. It says, these things hast thou done and I kept silent. Thou thought that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
Right.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes, man. And that's what we're doing right now, man. That's what's bringing the fear upon these Edomites, man. Because they see us out here being set, you know, it's stranger to them. They're looking at us, man, what are these niggas doing? The Israelites, you know, and then when you go into the scriptures and see, hey, well, this links up perfectly. If you do your due diligence and your research, you look into it and say, wait a minute, they're on to something. We fucked up. And then you go to your, that's why I say the children will cry for ungodly father, man.
Yeah, that's pretty
These upper echelon elites, man, they just, you know, they did a number on the low level Edomites, man. They don't know what the hell is going on. These Joe Six-Pack Edomites, man, don't have a clue. Not knowing, man, hey, in your next lifetime, man, you're going to be a slave, man. According to the scriptures. Okay? But read it again, brother.
The beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear. the beginning of evil, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yeah, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Because, hey, these elites, they already got the plan on what they're going to do. They're going to run and hide in these underground bunkers. They're going to go in these space stations. They're going to go underwater. They're going to get the hell out of here and lead to destruction for you low-level Edomites, man, and you two-third Jakes, man.
True.
You know, when the shit hit the fan, they're going to be out the door.
They out of here.
They out of here. Uh-oh. There it go.
They gonna they see out. They gonna already have the scoop.
Yep.
You
They
what
know.
I'm saying? So they gonna go, but they gonna how you said they gonna go out the back door.
Yeah, out
You know
the
what I'm
back door.
saying? When do they leave?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. When do they leave?
Yeah.
They been
Where
gone.
everybody arguing, them motherfuckers done turned their back and walked off. You know? You niggas over here arguing over petty shit,
Right.
gas prices, stimulus checks. Jake still trying to vote for rights,
Right.
equal
And
rights.
the leaks are in the back in the underground bunkers, all in the
Man.
mountains and shit.
Man.
Straight.
Cool.
Ready to go to slavery.
Man. Sending out somebody to put more kids to death, man. Drinking their blood. Drinking
Man, the
kids'
Lord's so
blood.
cold, man. He gonna have their ass in the mountains ready to go in slavery. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Cause they in their mind, oh yeah, when the missiles
gonna
get
come out
done,
of
you know what I'm
this.
saying? When the smoke clears, we gonna come back out and we'll continue to build.
Not knowing.
Hey, not know.
That's it.
You ain't going to slavery, Jack.
Party's over, E.
You ain't going to slavery, Jack. You hear me? You done, folks. Go ahead, Doc.
Amos 9, starting at the top, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them.
Exactly.
Though-
What that mean? Though they dig into hell. Them underground bunkers.
Yeah.
Don't you know they got a whole community city under the sea? They got hotels and shit. You know, like I said, remember I had did that video about my boss now, and I had showed them an underground bunker. The motherfucker 200,000 feet or 200 feet underground.
Yep.
Motherfucker got 15 floors, and you can just imagine everything that's on Earth is under the ground, man.
Years worth of food.
From a restaurant
Yep.
to a movie theater, a gym,
Yep.
beds. Like I'm talking about, Esau got everything already mapped out and established underground. So when World War III happened, they good.
Oh, yeah,
But they not knowing the Lord allowed them to do that because what? They gonna be the first fruits of slavery. Remember, the Lord said He gonna save a remnant of Edom. See, it's gonna be a remnant that's saved on both ends. You got a remnant of Jacob, and you got a remnant of Esau. Why? Because they're gonna keep the movie going.
Right.
Part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, continue it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about? Hey, what I say? A year later, you know what I'm saying? A year
When the
later.
movie start, yeah. 5 years later, goddamn.
And what you gonna see? You gonna see the so-called white people in chains, and you gonna see the so-called Negroes. What?
A
Hey,
complete flip.
you hear me?
Yep.
Kings.
Trading places.
That's all it is. It's gonna be a transition of power. See, one thing about these so-called white people, they hate to hear judgment. You know what I'm saying? They hate to hear
them.
facts.
I hate judgment for them.
You see? But guess what? We can't do nothing but give it to you. And we're gonna give it to you raw and uncut. You see? We ain't talking smooth. No, we're gonna give it to you, partner. Cause guess what? Ain't nobody else gonna do it. So we gotta do it. You see the other Israelite camps? They ain't telling the so-called white man that.
Yeah. They tell them they got a chance.
You know?
Shit.
They ain't focused on
Right, yeah,
Esau.
you know,
They focused on trying to save all Israel. When it's written, 2/3 gonna die.
Yep.
It's written that 2/3 of our people ain't gonna receive the truth. So why try to save all of them?
Exactly right.
Nigga, get into prophecy, man. You see, the Lord said what He just read in Ezekiel 35, man. All right, prophesy against Mount Seir. And what we gonna prophesy? We gotta go back to that too. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Right, so it's speaking about 2/3 that go along, all right, to get along. Gonna take the mixed chip. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of these actresses and actors, you know what I'm saying? They join hands with Babylon the Great. They can't see America fall. You see? So guess what? They're gonna get destroyed together along with the so-called white man. Go ahead.
But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Right, the seed of the righteous mean the elect gonna be delivered. So-called white man, he going to slavery, man.
That's right. Right.
That's what they got to look forward to. Yeah, they got the money right now. They got the power right now. But they women don't even want them. You know, they kids hate them.
Right.
I hate you, Dad. I hate you, Mom.
Esau gotta pay Jake to please his wife,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying?
That cuckold
He
shit.
gotta
Esau
go get a
weird
young
as hell.
buck, man.
Esau weird as hell, man.
Yeah, he sit over there and look at it. Yeah. Oh
Get it,
boy,
man.
he's really giving it to
Hey,
him.
hey, man. Hey, these Edomites true, man. These Edomites true. They hold no power. You hear me? Only reason why they hold the power because they had what? They had the money. You know what I'm saying? But who gonna hold the power at the end of the day? Start with Yahweh Shai. The ones that what have the truth, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Real quick, Revelation 6 and 15, and the kings of the earth.
No, start at 11. What you doing?
Revelation 6
There we go.
and 11.
Might can start at 5.
Revelation 6 and
All
5.
right.
And when he had opened the third seal,
There we go.
I heard the third beast say, "Come and see."
Right.
And I beheld, and lo, a black horse.
Ooh.
And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
Right.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, "A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley
Hey,
for a penny."
y'all know y'all Israelites, right? Y'all know y'all ain't black. Y'all know y'all not African American.
Thumbs up again.
All right, it's about y'all nationality. No such thing as religion. Put it in your pocket. You're going to need it one day. Go ahead.
A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny.
Go ahead.
And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
Go ahead.
And when he had opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th beast say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a pale horse.
Right.
And his name that sat on him was Death.
The who?
Hell,
The
fuck,
name that said on what?
was Death.
Talking about Esau.
We talked about that earlier.
Because Esau got a book called Behold the Pale Horse. That's what the rappers get into. The rappers get into the Behold the Pale Horse, and they get into 48 Laws of Power. When you read the book of 48 Laws of Power, it strictly teaches you how to be a fucking Edomite. It teaches you how to be a fucking, I always say this because it's so true, be a fucking Al Sharpton. To get out, to get on to other people. That's an Edomite. That's an Edomite trait. And that's what that shit teach you how to be. Go ahead, Doc.
And hell followed with him.
Y'all know y'all Israelites, man. Y'all Israelites, bro. Alright. Go ahead.
And power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth to kill with swords.
We in the 4th part of the earth, man. Remember, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. Alright? So power was given unto them. That's the key word. It was given. The nigga didn't take it. You know what I'm talking about? The nigga wasn't born with it.
That's the pride of his heart that deceived him. You believe that you took the earth by a storm. Here it is, the earth is in perfect harmony, and then all of a sudden the so-called white man come on, nigga, and, you know, he just yank everybody up and put them in the
Like,
chains.
come on, man. No, it was given up to you, man.
And the Most High put you in a position to do that.
Yeah.
He put you in, bro, our people, you understand how docile he had, the Most High made our people to not revolt against.
Exactly.
Look at the Haitian Revolution. What you see, their judgment, now they getting fucked up.
Yeah, true.
Because when you really put it, you know, 1 versus 1, ain't no damn Edomite standing toe to toe with no Jake.
No, hell no.
You had warriors of the other nations, but an Edomite versus an Israelite man? Hell no, bro.
Because you got, like I say, you got some bad Edomites to fight though.
Yeah.
But they ain't standing a chance with Jake, especially not when the Lord dealing with them.
Right, exactly.
Nigga.
That's
There
really what the
been
separation
plenty of accounts of that.
Yeah.
When the Lord dealing with us, nigga, can't no nation stand.
Hey, even on a low level, man, with these MMA fighters, man.
Yeah.
John Bones Jones. Hey, man, he whooping anybody you said before him, man, laying them down.
And that's how you know, and the scripture speaks that, especially when we get our power, you know what I'm saying, the kingdom. It says, roughly paraphrasing, but the weak shall be like King David. You know, the feeble shall be like King David, man. You know? So the weakest of our nation is going to be like King David in that day, man.
That's how you flag them niggas. Yeah, that's how you flag them. I'm gonna give you something to look at.
I'm gonna finish this out.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword and with hunger.
To kill with what?
Sword.
To kill with sword. Remember, the so-called white man finna come down having great wrath, man. But you know they have but a short time. And guess what? The Lord resembled this nigga as a sword. Yeah. And what is a sword? It's a what? It's a weapon.
Yep.
To use to what? To destroy. To kill. And then I say here is death. What death do? Death kills, man. Go ahead.
And with death, and with the beast of the earth.
Go ahead.
And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High.
Whoa.
And for the testimony which they held.
Yeah, they were the ones that was beheaded.
Yeah.
You see that? Because they had the what? The testimony. Now, you see how I just came back around? Yeah. Now we got to get Revelation 19, because let's see what the testimony is.
Verse 10.
This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
You see that? They will be beheaded because of the testimony, right? So what is the testimony? Keep going.
Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
You see that? Because they will be beheaded before the name of who? Yahweh Shai. Teaching the coming of our Lord. Something the world don't agree with. You see that? That's why the scriptures say, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Right. Because in the eyesight of men, what we're doing is evil. But we actually doing a good deed.
Revelation 6 and 10. And they cry with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
Right, so you got souls up there right now crying to you, how about Shemal Shah on the throne?
2 Corinthians 15 and 8.
Yeah.
The souls of the righteous complain continually.
When you gonna get them niggas back? When you gonna, you know what I'm saying? When you gonna let y'all shop off the throne, man? So I can see the reward of the wicked. Right. You know? When? Gonna have like, hey, due time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When that measure be fulfilled, you know, then you'll know. Because that's how the Lord set it up. He set it up in measures. It is just like the hourglass. Yeah. So when the hourglass fill, the Lord turn it over. Boom, okay. When the hour go out, boom, okay. That's how the Lord set it up. Why? Because his name stepped on there. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 11, and white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled.
Go ahead.
And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth for hair, and the moon became as blood.
Go ahead.
And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, and even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
It's beautiful, man.
And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together.
And here it is right here.
Yeah, that nuclear destruction.
Here it is.
Yep.
Here it is. Heaven's talking about the so-called white man rulership. But as you see it, it's like a mushroom cloud. Because when you see when the missiles hit, it rolled up as a scroll. Because when you see a scroll in the ancient time, it was rolled up. So how do you unroll the scroll? You have to pull it. And that was exactly what the missile's gonna do. Ha ha, yeah, wow. That's it. Right there, yeah. No, I'm talking about the one in the white. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but like I say, when dealing with the ancient scroll, that's how it was. You know, you had to unscroll it, that's how the missile is, as you can see. You see the missile hit, we're gonna form that roll, but then they're gonna rise up as a mushroom. You see? Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
And every mountain and island will move out of their places.
Right.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men.
See this now, this the point right here.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, somebody grab Jeremiah 16:16.
Okay. You want that before?
No, they're gonna bag it up.
Okay,
because
come.
you can take them two anywhere it go.
Yeah, come.
Go ahead.
And the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens.
Bring that back.
Come. Revelation 6:15.
Because when you look at that sign, get that sign behind you. The white man destiny. See, this is what they were referring to right here. See, this is what's gonna happen. See, this is prophecy. You see, the so-called, do you believe the so-called white man going to slavery? You don't even, you don't know, you don't give a damn, you don't even consider. That's why he gonna die with him. You know? But this is prophecy right here, man. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
Come. Revelation 6:15.
Yeah.
And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man.
Hey, cause what Jake don't know, either way it go, he gonna kill your ass.
Right.
Whether you with the Lord or not, nigga, you ain't on his side. So you best to get a covering. It best to be, you know what I'm saying? It best to have a protection. Because guess what? Your ass gonna get it any way or the other. So I'd rather dwell in protection to dwell, you know what I'm saying, freely. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. This is your protection. You know? This is your guard. This is your shield. Because the so-called white man, he gonna kill your ass either way it go. Come on, man. So it's best to have a safe place.
Hey, that's Psalms the 94. Yep.
It's best to have a safe where I don't want to get caught up in that. Nigga, whether you get caught up in it or not, he still gonna kick down your door.
Yep. He doing it now.
He still gonna rape you. He still gonna rape your woman. He still gonna rape your kids, and he gonna kill you.
Yep.
So you best to take heed to the word while you got a chance to have a covering.
Right. Jake think because I ain't with them.
Yeah.
I ain't with them. I'm one of them good niggas. I'm with you, master. Yeah. You with me? He gonna use your ass up.
He gonna do your ass like he did Chicken George on Root. You know what I'm talking about? Chicken George, that was his son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But how he did Chicken George, he had made a bet. Cause Chicken George used to fight them chickens and shit. But he had lost their bet. So he ended up selling Chicken George to the next slave owner. And Chicken George was crying like a motherfucker. He was crying like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because his daddy had sold him. Because his daddy popped his mama and had him. But Chicken George was like, he showed so much love. I mean, his father showed so much love to him because he was winning all the chicken fights. He was making him money. But the one time that he lost, he ended up getting sold. Yeah. And that's what the so-called white man gonna do to these porch monkeys, man. Yep. You know, them Al Sharpness, Jesse Jackson. You through. He only use you to get ahead. Yep. Just like the Lord using him.
Right. Hey, that's Psalm 17 and 13, man.
Yeah.
The wicked who is thy
But with thy sword.
Yep. He don't know. Hey, matter of fact, it's a scripture. I'm gonna find it. It say, can the axe boast?
Yeah, that's a Roman.
Nah, I thought it was in Isaiah.
I'll get you something to look at.
I know. Yeah.
I can look.
I finished up.
I'll give you something to look at.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Revelation 6:15. and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains.
Right, and then he's so cocky. He got it on YouTube. He got it on History Channel. He's showing you he flexing.
They got what's that show called? Doomsday Preppers.
Yeah, he flexing.
That
You
nigga
know what I'm
like, you know I'm
saying?
getting ready for this shit.
This how proud the devil is, bro. He flexing. He's showing you, nigga. This what I'm gonna bring in, nigga.
But even then, our people, even if you want to take a worldly approach, they still simple as shit.
Right.
Here it is, them niggas got a hella stimulus packages and taxes and shit. Ain't no nigga investing in the bunkers.
Yeah.
You know they investing in Jordan.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
You know,
I named these bitch ass rappers. You know,
They just buying shit.
ain't, you know what I'm saying?
they just buying
They ain't
shit.
geared toward to prophecy.
If y'all really want if y'all wanted Babylon to continue, y'all would do things to continue Babylon. I.e., for example, y'all would have voted for goddamn Trump. But y'all simple asses thought Sleepy Joe was gonna do something for you. And now you see he's the worst goddamn candidate known to man.
Yeah.
You know, that man told me he got cancer, he got the familiar disease. This nigga got
Yeah,
everything.
he got the COVID-19 again.
Right.
Your president caught it 2 times, man.
He through.
He through. The second
Get-
time around,
get
man.
out of
he
there.
like, yeah. One more time, it might take him out, man.
Yeah. And then what happens after that? They gonna put that damn bitch Kamala Harris in the office, and God knows what the hell's gonna happen with that.
that's a
Y'all
woman.
people really gonna be hurt.
Y'all
Y'all already mad that Biden in there. Y'all,
boy.
you know, cause everybody talk Trump racist, Trump
Put
this.
her in there, man.
Right,
And
and
she
you
ain't no
put Kamala in
goddamn
there.
black woman either.
Sure.
man. So-called black
Right,
woman.
yeah.
Stop
And-
saying that shit.
Right.
That woman is
That's
damn
evil.
Indian, man. Yeah. Goddamn need a mic, man.
I got the last verse. Revelation 6 and 16. It said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us.
Right. You see what they gonna say?
Yes.
Because they gonna realize the judgment of the Lord. So they like, fuck that shit, kill me.
Right.
No, the Lord don't work like that. He preserved y'all for a reason. Y'all listen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sure.
Brutal.
Yeah,
I see the birds.
Fall
You
on.
tell Jake from the frame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fall
he
on-
might think he'll eat him by, but you be a Jake, man, from the frame, man. Go ahead.
It says, fall on us and hide us from the face of him.
So this is what the Bacon family, known as the elites, the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, the Gettys. This is what they gonna be saying, because y'all know World War III is coming soon. It's already brewing up. And you know, the so-called white man, the elite, all right, the wicked of this world, they got underground bunkers. They got like you say, you got the show called the Doomsday Prepper. So they prepping for the destruction, because they know that World War III gonna happen. And where the bombs and the ICBM missiles gonna be shot out to? America. You got Russia, you got China, Italy, Japan, North Korea, you name it. They gonna all bomb America. What we got in America? Memphis, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, Las Vegas, Nashville, you name it. So where can you run? You can't run nowhere.
Hey, whoever won that lottery, they might want to invest in a goddamn bunker.
Exactly.
Because hey, you know what's coming, man.
Yeah.
Thus saith the scriptures, man. You know?
So the elites, but you see right here, they are planning to escape World War III. Hey, read it again from that top again.
Revelation 6 and 16. It said to the mountains.
The kings of the earth.
Come, Salaki. Revelation 6 and 15.
Hold that, because these the kings of the earth. They're the ones that in power. They're in rulership, the Rothschilds.
That's all the ones with the money.
Yeah, they're the one with the money, exactly. All right, now read it. It's going to make so much sense. Watch this. Read it.
Revelation 6 and 15.
Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth,
The kings of the earth.
and the great men,
And the great men.
and the rich men,
And the rich men.
and that's the point. They're
behind
they're behind the scenes,
Right.
running everything.
Pulling
It's to the
strings.
point to where you don't,
the planet.
Yep.
you'll never know who they are.
Trump,
If you do Google
Trump,
it, it's
Trump
not
and
gonna
Biden, they puppet masters.
be- Yeah.
Both of them are idiots.
They puppet masters.
Both of them.
That's right.
President,
That's right.
right.
There's someone calling the shots behind the door. Just like you got Godfather. You'll never see the Godfather.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't never see the Godfather. You see everybody else but who? Him.
Yep.
Go ahead, Doc.
Come. And the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man
Right.
hid themselves in the den.
Right, they hid themselves in the den. Meaning what? They went to the underground bunkers, but they already had prepared because they know World War III is going to happen. So they hid themselves in the mountains and in the holes of the rocks. Go ahead.
And in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us.
See, now they're saying fall on us. Because what? They understand that what goes around comes around. I'm going to hit you with something. Revelation 13, real quick. Because this is why they want the rocks to fall on them. Because nature itself teaches you, if I hit you, what? You're going to hit me back, right? And what goes around comes around. You just can't be. I'm going to give you another example. Because you just said, if I found you, you might not hit me back.
Well,
So if you, right, and turn the cheeks, right? All right, so what if someone killed a close family member of yours? What, would you want retribution? Hey, exactly, you see? Exactly, see that? So you're going to want some return, right? This is what the Lord is speaking on right here. This is what the Lord, that's why they said, let the rocks fall upon us. Because they're going to have to receive the judgment that's written for them for doing what they have done to us.
Touch the apple of the Lord's eye.
You got it? Get it real quick. Read it real quick. I'm going to need to break it down. You just read it.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man, have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Hold that sign, bro. That's why they're saying let the rocks fall upon us, because they don't want to enter into their judgment, to go into captivity. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He killed us with the sword. So what's the return? He going to be killed with the sword. You got it? Read it.
2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
Watch this.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them.
See,
that
it's not righteous to us. It's righteous to the Heavenly Father. He says, sin is a righteous thing to recompense. You know what recompense means? Pay back. Exactly. So it's a righteous thing to pay back them who did this to us.
Yep.
You see? So going back to Revelation, they said, let the rocks fall upon us. Why? Because they know the judgment that's coming for them. What goes around comes around.
Right.
You see? Go back to Revelation now.
Yeah. Revelation 6.
And I'm going to hit you with another. You got the Jeremiah 16:16, right? Go ahead.
Revelation 6 and 16.
Go ahead.
It said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
Who sitteth on the throne? Lord does. Exactly. They say hide us from the face that sit upon the throne. Guess what? There. Hold on. Check this out. Huh?
Can't nobody hide from the Lord.
Hey, ooh, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about.
And from the wrath of the Lamb.
Who's the Lamb? Come on, man. Hey, do you know that he coming for vengeance? Vengeance burning his heart, right? So, that's so beautiful, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. So that's what the Lord coming to do. He coming to put the so-called white man and these other nations in slavery for what they have done to us. When I'm speaking of us, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Hispanic. And we just not speaking on the color line because it's not according to the color. It's the spirit. It's the spirit.
Real quick, if y'all
The
look
Lord
down
don't
there,
look on color.
It don't look on color. That's right.
And history don't look on color like this, like y'all are speaking on.
Exactly. You see, it's all of the spirit. Because
my people was just as enslaved as yours was.
hey, and we get that vibe from you. Yeah, see, we get that vibe from you. That's why I say, nah, he don't eat it, Mike. Because we see, now y'all gonna do. Hey, it's a free sidewalk, man. It's a free sidewalk. We get that vibe from you. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta break it down according to the scriptures how it was given. You know what I'm saying? All right, read that one more time, and then we're gonna get that Jeremiah 16:16, because it's gonna all explain what the Lord coming to do.
See, I really like that one.
Wait, which one?
The one that said, this is what Jesus looked like. That's what Jesus is supposed to look like.
Yeah, exactly. You did that. Hey, confirm it.
When you
Hey,
come from the desert,
that's
you
according to
don't
the
look like
Bible.
this. I don't deal with heat.
That's according to the Bible. That's Revelation 1.
Yes, sir.
Revelation 1 and 13. That's how true. You know his name is Yahweh Shai? He is the deliverer. He is the savior. That's his name in the Hebrew. He ain't speak Greek. He ain't speak Latin. He damn sure to speak English. You know? He spoke Hebrew.
Jay wasn't introduced to about the 1500s.
Exactly.
1524.
Yeah, 1526, some in that area. Which is the 7 alphabet of I. You know, that's when J came about. So what were they calling the Lord when he walked the earth? Come on, man. Finish that off and we'll get Jeremiah 16:16.
Revelation 6 and 16.
Go ahead.
And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him
Right.
that sitteth on the throne
Yup.
and from the wrath of the Lamb.
What's our purpose? Our purpose is to come out here and prophesy to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's all it's for. That's our purpose. You know what I'm saying? We come out here, like the Lord said, go on the highways and the hedges and beg them to the marriage that house may be filled. So your husband can be a part of this because the Spirit bear witness with our spirit. You know? You know?
It's probably in Campbell.
Cleveland, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
All right, I'm thinking when you said
You
Cleveland,
can
I was like,
you can only get it from here.
We live in the little Cleveland.
You know what I'm saying? You can only get it from here, or you go to Jackson, Mississippi. You know, our beloved elders in Jackson, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? There's the other two, Memphis or Jackson, Mississippi. Go ahead, one more on that. One more.
Revelation 6 and 16.
No. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Keep going.
For the great day of his wrath is come.
See, the great day of his wrath is come. Go ahead.
And who shall be able to stand?
It's just like you said, who could be able to stand? Can no one stand except the power be given unto you to stand? But it's not written for the so-called white man to stand.
Right.
It's meant for his discretion. You see? Now get that Jeremiah 16:16. Check this out right here.
This is Jeremiah
Hey, put that
16
sign down and
and
grab
16.
that, grab that slave and jump up. The end jump, the last one. Because this is future prophecy right here. This is future prophecy. Go ahead.
This Jeremiah 16 and 16. Behold, I will send for many fishes, saith the Lord.
Now, remember, I know you read the Bible, right? So in the time when the Lord went to Peter, name was Simon, right? And his brother John, right? Remember they were fishing. Right? And he said, come be what? Fishers of men. Because that was their occupation. That's how they got paid. They'll go out and put the nets of money in the sea and fish, right? But the Lord said, I'm going to make you fishers of men. See, this the bag up right here. Read it again now.
This is Jeremiah 16 and 16. Behold, I will send for many fishes, saith the Lord,
Right.
and they shall fish them.
Now we out here fishing for men. Now you got to put that representation. This the sea right here. We on the boat, and we casting out that net. We casting out that rod. Right now we fishing to you. We trying to see if you going to bite the bait and come on in. You know what I'm talking about? Because you could be that fish that, or you can be that fish that, and get hooked and come on in. There's only two fishes out there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Contrary to fishing, you ain't gonna get cooked.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna die if you get reeled into this, you won't die.
Exactly.
If you don't get
That's
reeled
saving
into this,
yourself.
if you don't get reeled into this, you're gonna get cooked.
Yeah, hey, it's a free sidewalk, man. Y'all walk through. All right, go ahead, Doc.
And they shall fish them, and afterward I send for many hunters.
Now, what a hunter do? He kills. So them same men, them same men that you see fishing, they can become hunters. You see? Them same men that you see teaching the Bible on the corners, the Lord gonna use them. You know what I'm talking about? To do a miraculous work. Go ahead.
Shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill.
They said from every mountain and from every hill. Go ahead.
And out of the holes of the rocks.
Did we not just read that in Revelation? How it does let the rocks fall upon us from the one that sit on the throne and the Lamb. So we're gonna go and hunt them out of every what? Rocks, right?
Every mountain, from every hill.
Go ahead.
And out of the holes of the rocks.
Go ahead.
For my eyes are upon all their ways.
And you saw it. You said that earlier. You can't hide from the Lord. You know, he said his eyes upon all the ways. Go ahead.
And they are not hid from my face.
Why? Why are they not hid from his face? Because the angels recording everything. They taking it back up to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, you know what's happening down there? Yahweh Shai, hey, Yahweh, you know what's going down there? No, all right, cool, bet. You know, that's order. That's order. You see? Go ahead.
neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes.
One more.
I still have a question.
All right, one more.
And first I will recompense their iniquity,
Yeah, he gonna pay back their iniquity, they sin, what they have done to the children of Israel. Go ahead.
and their sin double.
And they who?
Their sin double.
They sin is double. That's why I say double according to her works. So the so-called white man, he gonna receive double for what he have done to us. You can't even fathom that.
That's tough.
Because what he have done to us, it was a fucking heartache.
Yeah.
But the Lord said double.
Doing to us.
You know?
I'm saying what he's still doing to us.
Yeah, exactly. He just add sin on top of sin. That's why I say he labored himself with thick clay.
And through the Spirit, we're angels as well delivering
The message.
Yeah, the message.
We just the angels on earth.
Yeah.
But you still got the angels.
telling the Heavenly Father what's
Yeah,
going on
exactly.
down here.
Recording everything. Go hear it out.
Because they have defiled my land. They have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable
Yeah.
and abominable things.
All right, now what's your question?
Why does it have to be a white black thing?
Because I'm explaining to you. Go ahead. Go back to Genesis 26 chapter.
Well, all people came from Adam and Eve.
I mean, because, right, and I
And
mean,
not all
Second
people
answer.
participated in this.
I'm as
Huh?
white as white.
Not
Hold on. Y'all doing too much. Hold on. Y'all doing too much at one
Okay, I'm
time.
asking.
You said, why it gotta be a black and white thing, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna deal with that real quick, and then what you say?
Well, I said all people came from Adam.
Yeah, that's true.
All of us are
That's
sons
true.
of Adam.
That's true. That's
Sons
true.
and daughters of Adam.
That's true.
Not all of us participated in this.
But it ain't about all participating because the Lord don't
but
deal.
we're going from this to this.
Hey, when
So not all
you
people
look,
that did this is white.
right,
So
they
not
Edomite.
all white people end up here.
No. The Lord don't deal like that. The Lord deal with nations.
Well, I'm just saying the way y'all have portrayed is
It ain't betrayed. It's how it's this right here. It's how it's written. It ain't being betrayed. Because the Lord don't deal. Look. When the Lord told us in the wilderness, you think everybody went off in the wilderness?
No,
I'm
not
talking
everybody.
about when he destroyed the children of Israel. Remember, we broke that covenant. Everybody didn't go off.
You're right.
What he did to the whole nation of Israel.
Everybody got punished.
Everybody got punished.
Everybody got punished.
The Lord deal with
He
nations.
deal with the whole nation. One fuck up, all fuck up.
One man, one sign.
It's like
That's how the Lord works.
But that's not the way the Lord
That's how he
The Lord
works.
works on an individual basis.
No, sir.
Just
No,
because-
sir.
hold on.
If he
Hold on.
did, look.
Let me
if he
ask
did-
you. Let me ask you.
Go ahead.
You may be the one who does damage for yourself, and you may be damned in the eyes of the Lord.
Okay.
Does that mean your brother is?
Hey, my fault is his fault.
I'm asking.
Yes. My
You
fault is his
believe
fault.
your sins are represented on your brother?
Yes.
I
Wanna
don't
tell you
believe
why?
that.
Wanna tell you
I
why?
believe we are all
Wanna tell you why?
individuals.
Wanna tell you why?
We get a
Wanna tell you why? Because we are our nation. We are one nation.
I understand that, but he doesn't judge you all as a group.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No,
sir.
he,
Yes, sir.
the good Lord looks at you as an
You got
individual.
the precept out.
So if he sins,
So-
you're going to hell?
Huh?
Right.
If he sins, are you going to
Ain't no
hell?
such thing, see, ain't no
Yeah,
such thing
hell
here,
is
but
a
we're gonna deal with the
condition.
black and white right quick though.
Alright.
Ain't no such
look,
thing
look,
here.
Black and
What
white
is
Adam.
You know what I'm saying? It's too
Black
much.
and white, that's a.
We'll leave that completely different. I'm just saying, I'm not responsible for someone else's
Joe, you
failure.
got that Jeremiah 20,
If I am doing my
The
best,
Lord
32,
judges
18.
with nations.
Hold on.
That's how he deals.
Look, they gonna ask a question right
as
here.
a whole, as everybody all together, as a whole group.
That's
Look,
how
the
our
calendar,
nation got to where we're at, man.
Hey,
So it don't matter what I do or
That's
how
it.
well
Check
I
this out,
live
check
or
this
the
out.
scripture that I speak to people
Okay,
because of my people have done bad
We're gonna
things.
get
I'm
precepts
damned.
My bad,
Is that
my
what you're telling me?
bad, my bad
We're gonna
for
get
doing that.
precepts
We gonna
on it.
let you
Let me
know what
let
the
the
Lord
Bible
say.
speak.
So you can't come back to scripture. So we gonna bring it out the scripture. Argue with the Lord, cause we gonna bring this out the scripture. Go ahead. Go ahead, cause you can argue with us all day. But you can't argue with the scriptures. Go, bro.
The scriptures.
You
Hold on.
got that? Get it.
I got it.
Get
This
the Isaiah 14:21.
Jeremiah 32 and 18.
Right.
Thou showest love and kindness unto thousands.
Right.
And recompense the iniquity
You know what
of,
recompense means? Payback, right? Go ahead.
the iniquity of the fathers.
Man, get the
unto
Isaiah
boastful
14:21 and
of
read it
their
loud too.
children after them.
So essentially,
That's Old Testament,
say
right?
for
The
example,
boastful
Out of
is
the whole
believers.
Bible.
but say for example, I have a child, right, and I pass away. If I have any debt, where's that debt gonna go to?
To your children.
But that's an earthly
Exactly.
thing.
Good
That's
answer.
an earthly thing.
Good answer.
That is not a-
Good
But
answer.
that's it.
Good answer. See that?
But I'm gonna get this
Hold up.
precept.
Good
I'm gonna get this
answer.
precept. Isaiah 14:21.
Right.
Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
So guess what? Those that did this, like, look,
It's also
those.
Old Testament.
Look,
I can't do that.
so you gonna
That's
pull the Old
before
Testament?
Jesus gave his life.
So you gonna pull the
Before
Old
this
Testament?
man died for
No,
my
I'm
sins.
asking. I'm asking.
No, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
What's the difference?
This man died for my
So we
sins.
gotta say as it was written.
Right.
Right.
The old and the new, it's just the old is, the new is referring back to the old.
That's
The
it.
new is different from the Old
It just
Testament.
It's not, it ain't two
In the
different
Old
books.
Testament, before the Lord, before
hey, look.
Jesus died for
Hey,
you,
different.
you couldn't do nothing to get in
He
there.
died for who?
Hold on.
Me?
Hold on. Hold on.
Who?
Hold on. Hold on.
Me.
Hey, look.
Who?
You.
Him. Okay.
And
Hey,
him.
hold on. Hold on.
What
Who was
nation?
the Lord? What nation?
I thought it was
That's why I say the Lord dealing with nations.
Yeah.
I thought it was
All right, if you gonna read it that way,
Hey,
just-
hey,
but by that aspect, ain't shit I can do.
Hold on. You say what?
By the aspect of my nation is a judgment, ain't nothing I can do.
All right, there you go. See? See? Because of this aspect. That's why I say you can argue with us all day.
Right. So what's the point?
So he already know. If we gonna go that way, then what? There's nothing you can do about it.
This is Matthew 1 and
Yeah.
1. All right, it says, and she shall bring forth a son,
Right?
and thou shalt call his name Jesus,
Right?
for he shall save his people.
His people, not everybody.
Well, his people are all that believe in.
No, his people.
No.
That's his
I
people.
got
So I ain't got no hope.
now.
Yeah, you got Irish, but all other white people ain't doing shit. What are
It ain't about color, bro.
We just said that.
Look at that brother down there. Look.
We said that earlier.
About the seed line.
Hold on.
About the seed line of your father.
Romans 8. We gotta stop going back and forth. One thing about it, you can argue with us, but you can't argue with them. Romans 8:16.
It's Romans 8:16.
Go ahead.
The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit
Right.
that we are the children of the Most High.
See that? So you gotta change. Because your spirit bear witness with this.
Yeah,
You can't, you got, but you can't think in emotion. You got to
I'm not one.
How you know?
How you know?
Yeah, all my
But he just said the spirit bear
all my
witness.
people came together.
But you said it's Irish, right? The original Irish were
Like the original, everybody did it.
right? But so that's what. So if I had,
My little was so mad she ready to get red bear game.
The other five. I'm not like this. I think we're going. Y'all have a.
Just to study research. You'll find yourself.
Anybody that's reading that book, I think you're on the right track.
That's one thing.
Whether we're on the right path together, we all gonna try to end up in the same place.
Hey, what your name?
Thank you. Because our country is.
Yeah. All hell about to break loose, so
I mean,
about to get real bad.
I don't know what's just happened.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad. We tell you.
We can't buy groceries.
Right.
See? I mean, it's getting stupid.
Yeah. It's gonna get worse.
Sir?
It's gonna get worse.
Oh, I know. It's awful. But y'all being out here gives my heart a smile.
Right. It's a blessing.
I
Have a good one,
I
man.
agree with that more than anything else. That right there? Yeah.
Have a good one, man.
I believe it.
Y'all have a good.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Y'all have a great night.
Yeah. Have a good one now.
Come back.
All right.
You just got to do You know what I'm saying?
He made that statement. He said, if you go that way, then I can't say nothing about it. That's one thing Pastor Mark always prophesied too about.
Yeah.
When you got to deal with scripture. See, Jacob, you can always take all day. But when you deal with scripture, what can he say? So that's how we got to step the shit out of Jacob.
Go ahead. When he was saying what biblical, he wants the Lord just to deal with, oh, God, he messed up. Yeah. What you gonna see, matter of fact, that's in Colossians. Right. I believe it's 1 and 5.
What that? Grab real quick.
He would do brother just get it. But I'm gonna read this too. This is Amos 3 and 1. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, they Israelites, man.
Yeah.
He is there with this.
Yeah.
I believe she might be too. She's just a woman. That's a typical woman. Emotional.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Her and the daughter both had red hair.
But you see, but you know what you said, what get the people? Black and white people.
Yeah. Yep.
Outside of that, he was understanding. But when it gets to the basis
I
of
gotta
Esau
say,
going into captivity,
he
but
going into slavery.
it's like, nah, like, he ain't saying
Not everybody.
He said, I didn't do that.
But not knowing, nine times out of 10, your spirit bear witness is your Israelite.
he stopped.
Hey, but that's why you saying though, you say that the children should complain of an ungodly father. And then what you got a lot of these so-called white people doing. It wasn't me. It was my forefather. But it's bad that you got to receive the judgment of your forefather.
Right, bro.
See, that's what they see. What it is Jake ain't reading the Bible.
Yeah.
They going to church with his weak ass pork chop eating ass pastor, and whatever he say, they hold dearly. You know what I'm saying? Question, pastor. Raise your hands up like you was at school. Well, pastor, if they're gonna be there, why they? You know what I'm saying?
Even when you was in school, you had a couple classmates that the whole class got in trouble.
Yeah.
You in lunch, now you on side lunch, because one nigga loud as hell.
Everybody want to whoop your ass.
Right.
After class. I told you to shut up.
Right. Come on, man. You can't make this up.
This is Amos 3 and verse 1. It says, hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O house of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities. The Lord is only dealing with Israel, but the scripture lets you know, hey, the Lord is going to punish the whole nation. Everybody didn't go off, man, but everybody got punished, man. Everybody got dealt with.
Yeah.
You can't say, well, you know, like the brother used the analogy of being in a classroom.
Yeah.
And everybody in that country,
Well, me.
one or two students that's actually
The class
doing
down.
they're doing their homework when they're supposed to. It don't matter.
Class clown.
Yeah, it don't matter. Everybody get punished, man. You can't just slide out of judgment like that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You got something? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21.
Yep.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Yeah. And, yeah. Because when I read it, he didn't have nothing to say after that. You know? And like the brother in the Bible saying, you can't combat the scriptures. You know? But like it said, prepare slaughter for his children for the what? The iniquity of their forefathers, man. So, it's like, yeah. It wasn't me.
Stay right there. I got that. Come.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, it ain't no escaping from Esau.
He said, pull it up.
Not gonna
Oh, no.
join into it, Jake.
Damn, what was
I've been helping this brother since he was 2.
Right.
I helped his mother, his family, you know how Esau like to do.
Yeah, so the Most High going to exempt judgment of everyone else except for you.
Prime example, that movie
Help one nigga out.
what that movie is with that big nigga with the white nigga had adopted him Blind Side, yeah.
Right, yeah. You got a blind side shit.
You know? You know what I'm saying?
Sirach chapter 14, verse 7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness.
Exactly, that's what you see, man. He's gonna declare his wickedness because his back gonna be towards the wall, man. You see? And he got one thing to rely on is that blessing, which is the sword. You know? How long can he fake, man? How long can he disguise himself as a scripture have subscribed him to be? A serpent. You see that? So what it is that he camouflaged. Until the Lord go what? Reveal his ass, and that's what he's going through the prophet. Alright? To that son of what? Condition be what? Revealed. See? And he's been revealed through the spirit. I mean, how about some more shot through the prophets? You know? So with that, we're gonna face the east. We give all honor, and glory, and power to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, crocodiles.
say double onside elder. Alright, a great millstone, and peace and blessings upon the next. Next time, hit it like a ball. Hey, hold fast with thy hand, no man take thy crown. Shalom.
Shalom. DTA. Baba.